Okay, guys, I've wanted to share with you another pattern I see when I'm in this privileged position of teaching and training rural sales teams. And as you can see from this very badly drawn conveyor belt, yes, team, this is a conveyor belt. What's happening is here is where you make your money. Usually with your new guys, you don't make much money very quickly because they need time to get to know you, get to know their territories, get to know the product. Whether you've done your recruitment good or bad, it depends, but they might come with some really silky sales skills, or they might be pretty new, pretty green. So you're not really making much money. And then here is the middle. And these middle guys are probably making you some money, but they're probably not maximizing the true potential. You haven't identified the true potential of these people. And your top guys are the guys that obviously make all your moolah, all your cash. So they're really, really important. Now, we have a few strategies in place to manage each of these, but there's a beauty about this model, this conveyor belt of sales training tension, as I've named it. I'm not going to copyright it, but you get the idea. Is in here is what we call, I'm going to be positive this morning. I'm going to make it green because this is a good thing. And what I mean by that, these are what we call tension points. And they're here and they're here. What it means is when you have a ton of talent that are queuing up to work for you because they've heard that you offer the best sales training, which is going to make them more money, make them more successful, make them look good to their peers, help them in their career, but also it will also make your business make more money. These future people need to be attracted. Okay, so we have an attraction strategy in there. The new people need an acceleration strategy, which is increasing their ramp time. And if you didn't know, the average time for a rural rep to get up to speed is 9 months, which costs you money. All right, so you want to speed that up as quickly as possible. So that's why we accelerate it. In the middle here is what we call the actualization. And that's not me getting all Maslow hierarchy of needs, but is identifying their true potential. Some of them will be cruising in the middle lane. They will be married to mediocrity and they'll be doing just enough to keep the jobs and keep you, their managers or business owners off their back. And then you've got these top guys here who are acing it, okay? And we want to keep them and want to keep them happy because usually they are responsible for almost all our sales. Now, the interesting thing is these guys at the top, let me just scribble up here, the top, they can hold your business, I was going to point a gun here, to ransom. And huge risk, okay? And we need to mitigate that risk. So this is how we mitigate this risk because you don't want all your eggs in one basket. So we go back to that model here. And we've got a future talent here, new sales talent in the building here, middle guys doing okay, and the top guys absolutely nailing it. If these top guys go, here's the great thing. These middle guys come through. And what happens when these middle guys come through, the new guys come through here as well. And then the new guys and girls from the future come through here. And this is why we have these beautiful, beautiful things called tension points. Now, over time, what happens over time, what we do is these circles begin to overlap more, okay? And this is a really, really good thing. So what happens is over time, these get bigger. And as a result, you make more money. It reduces risk for your business because you don't need to worry on the top guys because these guys are coming through. So these guys that are making $2 for you will be making $3 now. And these guys that are making $1 will be making $2 for you now. So your new guys, your middle and your top and your future, this is a good thing. So we want tension, what I prefer to call co-opetition. Now, the best way you can do that is to publish all sales publicly. at every single sales meeting, all right? Because we want to create this tension. This is a really, really important thing. This is a positive. This is a positive, all right? That is a negative, because if you lose your top guys and they crap out, you want your middle guys getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And as you can see, the overlap becomes bigger. And again, here, your new guys, we want them to get better and better and better so that their overlap comes here. So you can see what's happening. So over time, everything moves along and everyone's happy because everyone's making more money and everyone's increasing performance. So this is what we want. We want a continual movement of sales training tension to put pressure on each of those tiers. I see this a lot in rural businesses where I've got rural sales managers and rural business owners pulling their hair out because these top boys and girls are holding them to ransom. And we have to reduce that risk. So we reduce that risk by committing to sales training, and that creates these beautiful, beautiful tension points here. So hope that makes sense. I would strongly recommend you commit to this because this will keep everyone honest, it will keep everyone accountable, and most importantly, it will increase performance of the sales for your rural business, but it also will mitigate the risk of these top guys leaving you should they ever do that, because you will always have everyone is coming through and putting pressure. So again, just to labor the point, and very poorly done, the more these guys grow and perform, the bigger their overlap. The more these guys perform in the middle, the bigger the overlap, and they become bigger and better. And so therefore, you reduce risk, which is awesome. Because that's what we want in business. We want performance and we don't want risk. So hope that helps, guys. Hit me up if you need more.